Yo, what's up, moneymakers? Ever looked at your Chime card and wondered, how much can I actually throw in this bad boy every day? I mean, we all love a good financial flex, right? But let's get real for a sec. If you're trying to stack that cash fast, knowing your limits is key. So, let's dive into it. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's talk about why this even matters. Understanding your daily deposit limits is like knowing the speed limit. It keeps you out of trouble and helps you plan your financial moves. Plus, nobody wants to get locked out of their account, right? So, pay attention. Alright, let's break it down. There are primarily two ways to add money to your Chime card. 1. Direct deposit. This is like payday magic. Your employer sends your hard-earned cash straight into your Chime account. The beauty of direct deposit is that there's usually no daily limit. It's like a wide-open highway for your money. But it's worth noting that the total amount you can deposit monthly might have a cap. So, keep an eye on that. 2. Cash deposits. Need to add some cold hard cash to your Chime card? You can do that at select retail locations. Now, this is where things get a little tricky. Typically, there's a daily limit on how much cash you can deposit. It's usually around $1,000 per day. But don't quote me on that, because rules can change. So, always double-check with Chime or the retailer. Also, there's something else to consider, the frequency of deposits. Even if you can deposit a certain amount daily, making too many deposits might raise some red flags. It's like going to the ATM too many times in a day. It might look suspicious. So, what's the bottom line? Well, the daily limit for adding money to your Chime card depends on how you're adding it. Direct deposit is generally more flexible, while cash deposits have stricter rules. But remember, these limits can change, so it's always a good idea to check with Chime directly for the most up-to-date info. Now, let's talk about some common questions people have. Can I deposit more than the daily limit? Short answer, probably not. Exceeding the limit can lead to temporary account restrictions or even account closure. So, don't push your luck. What happens if I try to deposit more than the limit? Your deposit might be declined, or you might face other consequences. It's not worth the risk. Can I increase my daily deposit limit? It depends. Some financial institutions might allow you to increase your limit if you have a good account history. But don't count on it. Alright, we've covered the basics. But remember, this information is just a general guide. Chime's policies can change, and there might be other factors that affect your deposit limits. So, always do your own research or contact Chime directly for the most accurate information. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep that money flowing.